So hello everyone, today we're flying to Dubai and we're gonna perform the walk around. So we start here with the nose wheel. So we check the condition, the tires. We have the pitot tube there with the angle of attack vanes. The plane was de-iced, so we just checked there is no ice on the fan blades. So here we have all the hydraulic systems. We check that there is no damage or leak. And we go for the wing. So now we give a look at the trailing edge, the flaps. We have the ailerons. So we give a look at the elevator, the rudder, the APU exhaust.
Good morning, as we say here in Luxembourg, and a very warm welcome to Just Planes and its community. It's the third time that we're welcoming Just Planes here at Luxair, and today we will take you along with us on this Boeing 737-8 aircraft on our flight from Luxembourg to Dubai Al Maktoum. My name is Laurent Donteri. I am Director of Flight Operations and Captain on this Boeing 737, and today I will be assuming the role of pilot monitoring. Accompanying me today, our first officer, Mr. David Gaspard, who will be flying us to Dubai.
Good morning, my name is David. Today I will be your first officer on this flight to Dubai Al Maktoum. The flight time will be about 6 hours and 15 minutes. And weather conditions en route and destinations are now very good. So departure briefing. We have today the ASMOX 1 Romeo departure. We have a green cycle for the charts. And the dates are checked.
Roger.
The MSA is 4,000 feet, the transition altitude is at 5,000 feet, and the routing is heading 237 and 1,700 feet or above.
So for the safety briefing, it's going to be your takeoff. We have more than 550 meters visibility, so you can do the takeoff. T1 29 degrees assumed temperature to be confirmed later on with the load sheet. Any emergency management function affecting the safety of the aircraft prior 80 knots, we stop for everything. Between 80 knots and V1, we only stop for fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. If that's the case, I will loudly call reject, taking over controls, closing the thrust lever, disconnecting the auto throttle, raising the speed brakes and the thrust reverser. You monitor speed brakes, thrust reverser deployment.
Action 9009 startup, proof runway 24, QNH 1035, LVP in progress, and 1 ready for taxi, contact our job.
So we are starting the engine number 2. Here we see the N2 raising. He's going to do a short motoring, the engine. It's one of the newest engine, the LEAP 1B engine. So we see it's motoring. Weather is pretty cold, so it's going to go very quick. We see the AGT rising right now. And one as well. Yeah, we can do flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
So we do a full cycle of the flaps right now because we have visible moisture and temperature which is below 3 degrees centigrade, so we do a full check of the flap travel right now. Clear signals received, and then the flight controls checked. Left wing up, right wing up,
Is up.
feet on the pedals,
Yes.
rudder right and rudder left, full flexion.
Luxair 9009, taxi cat fielding points runway 24, you're following at dash 8.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps.
5 green lights.
Stabilizer trim.
7.1 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Thank you. As you all can see, we have the red stop bars that are lighted up right now. This is because the airport is currently into low visibility operations and they need to protect, which is the so-called sensitive area. So as a reminder, we will do a 5-second run-up of the engine at 50%.
Luxair 45 Lima, ready for departure. Luxair 45 Lima, line up weight runway 24. I open weight 24, Luxair 45 Lima.
So the red lights should go on again now at any time.
Luxair 45 Lima, wind 200 degrees, 3 knots, runway 24, clear takeoff, goodbye.
Clear takeoff 24, Luxair 45 Lima ready.
London City, no?
Yeah, going to London City. Some days have 7 flights per day to London.
Luxair 9009, line up away 224.
Luxair 1 Charlie Golf ready, Lima.
Luxair 1 Charlie Golf for Joe.
On runway 24.
The runway heading and elevation is checked.
Luxair 9009, wind 190 degrees, 3 knots, runway 24, clear takeoff, goodbye.
Are you ready?
Ready.
So run up at 50%. 5 seconds.
On runway 24. On runway 24.
Take off. N1 Toga, your controls.
My controls.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
Rotate. Passive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Enough.
Checked. Gears up. Push my Luxair 9009 out of 1700 feet, climbing altitude 4000.
Luxair 9009, Luxembourg radar, good morning, climb flight level 140.
Climb level 140, Luxair 9009. Climb 140 set.
Checked and enough speed and 1.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Checked. Flaps 1.
V1.
Luxair 9009, contact Langen radar 125.6, bye-bye.
Langen radar, schönen guten Morgen, Luxair 9009, out of flight level 89, climbing flight level 140 in 1 passengers.
Luxair 9009, hello, radar contact, turn right to Bombi, climb flight level 160.
Right turn to Bombi, climb level 160, Luxair 9009. Flight 160
901
set.
uniform, contact Ryan radar 132.080, bye-bye. Luxair 9009, climb flight level 240.
We climb flight level 240, Luxair 9009.
Luxair 9009, Rheinräder identified, climb to flight level 270.
We climb flight level 270, Luxair 9009.
What's your requested level?
Request level 350, Luxair 9009.
Roger.
Our foreseen landing fuel, so for the moment we are foreseen, with the wind we have in the system, we are foreseen to land with 3.1 tons of fuel in Dubai. That's giving us approximately 700 kilo extra, or called discretionary fuel in aviation. What do we need in aviation as a fuel? We need the fuel from A to B. So today from Luxembourg to Dubai Al Maktoum. Then we need our fuel as well to divert to an alternate. Should Dubai Al Maktoum not be available for whatever reason, we have to divert. Today our alternate will be Ras Al Khaimah, and on top of that we need 30 minutes. So when I say that we have 800 kilo discretionary fuel, that's basically once we arrive in Dubai, if there's a lot of traffic, we don't need to divert direct to Ras Al Khaimah. We have a little bit of fuel in order to wait a little bit over Dubai and then eventually land there or divert afterwards. So 800 kilos of fuel gives us approximately 20 minutes extra fuel.
We are now flying since about 4 hours and 35 minutes. We just passed Abim Baghdad city, and we are now reaching the Kuwait border in about 20 to 25 minutes from now. From there, the routing is still the same. We expect the runway 30 in Dubai, for the moment 26 degrees. Fuel-wise, we have until now consumed about 11 tons. And landing is expected in about 1 hour 30-40 minutes from now.
Luxair 9009, Dubai departure, good afternoon. Expect ILS 30 in Maktoum, QNH 1014, information Mike. Luxair 9009, descent to altitude 10,000 feet.
Descent altitude 10,000 feet, Luxair 9009.
Alarm is 29 Victor, Dubai departure, weather contact, climb unrestricted to altitude 9,000 feet.
Climb unrestricted to 9,000.
Nice view of the Burj Khalifa.
Dubai, very good evening. Sky Dubai 901, passing 170, descending, flight level 160.
So Sky Dubai 910, Dubai departure, expect ILS 30 right in Dubai, information echo. Luxair 9009, I'm Maximum radar plan, ILS approach runway 30, QNH 1014. Luxair 9009, a descent unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet.
Unrestricted descent altitude 6,000 feet, Luxair 9009.
So 6,000 feet unrestricted.
Checked.
Qu'est-ce qu'on va avoir? No change.
Luxair 9009, a descent unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet, Luxair 9009.
Luxair 9009, a turn left to Revel, cleared, ILS approach runway 30, report established.
Establishing now, Luxair 9009.
Luxair 9009, contact tower 118.625.
Ciao, good day, Luxair 9009, we establish on the last 30.
Luxair 9009, Maktoum Tower, good day. QNH 1015, wind 320 degrees 09 knots, runway 30, clear to land.
Minimums.
Continue.
Good land.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Flags up. Reverse is normal. Auto brake disarm. Up, pass was. My controls.
Your controls.
For Delta Mike via lead up 3 Lima, climb and maintain altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 0533.
Ground TNA from Tango Alpha 716, heavy stand.
Hello again everyone, welcome to Dubai Al Maktoum Airport. We just arrived after 6 hours and 10 minutes of flight time. I hope you enjoy the flight and See you tomorrow for the flight back to Luxembourg.
Sabah al khair everybody, which means good morning here in the UAE, and welcome again on board our Luxair 737-8, flying us today from Dubai Al Maktoum back to Luxembourg. Calculated flight time today about 7 hours and 25 minutes. We expect pretty good conditions en route, and obviously the weather in Luxembourg is a lot colder than here.
On runway
Luxair 9010, traffic light helicopter in the left downwind for now. Wind is 170 degrees, 16 knots, runway 12 cleared for takeoff.
And 1 Toga, my controls.
Your controls. Thrust set.
V1.
Rotate. Positive right.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Hell enough.
Gears up and out.
Departure, good day, Luxair 9010, climbing 3000 feet.
Luxair 9010, maximum good day, identified. Climb by the SID to altitude 9000 feet.
Good.
Luxair 9010, contact Dubai departures on 121.025.
Dubai departure 1210.
Luxair 9010, Dubai, good day to climb to altitude 10,000 feet, maintain speed 250 knots. Luxair 9010, climb flight level 150 and maintain speed 280 knots and reaching.
Climb level 150, maintaining speed 280 knots, Luxair 9010.
150 set.
Checked.
And I go to VNAV, so VNAV speeds.
Yes, checked.
MS 135, contact UA control 120.9 and report your speed restriction, goodbye.
109 with the speed Emirates 135.
Emirates 135, you control
for the
radar
moment,
contact,
so
cleared
cannot
Mike
fly by,
557, come to flight level 240.
Clear Mike 557, climbing 240, Emirates 135.
Emirates 135, report your requested level and what level you can make by RALMI.
Hello, it's Etihad 9631, descending flight level 260.
Etihad 9631, UA control radar contact.
Radar, good morning, Luxair 9010, climbing level 150, speed 28.
Luxair 9010, UA control radar contact, cleared Mike 557, come to level 240.
Mike 557, we climb flight level 240, Luxair 9010. Okay, requesting flight level 360 and we are able to cross Rami at flight level 360.
Emirates 135, thank you.
Yeah, so we departed Dubai Al Maktoum this morning, as you can see on the overview of the ground chart. We have our runway which we took off, runway 1230, and then you have a smaller runway south of the airport premises, which is reserved for the Emirates Flight Academy, which is basically a flying school where Emirates pilots get to learn how to fly an aircraft. Dubai Al Maktoum has big expansion plans for the moment. That's actually what I read in the news. They plan by 2030 to have 5 runways and accommodating a little bit more than 260 million passengers. I guess in Europe, if you want to do an expansion plan like that, that would probably take decades. While in Dubai, I'm pretty sure they will manage to match the timeline they foresee. So this morning, as briefed before, we were cleared for the RIDAP for Juliet departure. So we were facing basically east direction when we took off. So we have a lot of FMS points here, as you can see, Delta Whiskey 452, 456. Those are just FMS points, or GPS points, sorry, to be correct, with specific coordinates. So that's what we were following, and just after being airborne, basically the controller gave us a shortcut, so we could turn to the left, and we have been cleared to Kiruk. So instead of doing this whole pattern, after a couple of minutes flying straight, he cleared us direct to Kiruk, and eventually later on we even got a further shortcut by ATC, sending us here like winning a couple of minutes. So right now, let's go on the area map. So taking off from Dubai, foreseen to fly until Nabim, Bahrain. We are presently flying in the direction of Kuwait. We are presently at flight level 360, 36,000 feet. That makes approximately 11,000 meters. After Kuwait, we will be joining Iraq. So we're gonna fly here all over Iraq, passing Abin, Baghdad, Erbil, then heading towards Turkey, northern Turkey, until we will be joining Bulgaria. We will fly as well south of Romania. We will be joining just on the edge of Hungary. Then it's going to be Austria, Germany, before landing in Luxembourg. Remaining flight time now a little bit less than 6 hours. And yeah, the briefing for the approach in Luxembourg will come at a later stage. That aircraft is presently 2,000 feet above us. So as you just could see, we have been overtaken by a Qatar aircraft. Looks like it's a 787. It's also visible here on our TCAS. TCAS in aviation stands for Traffic Collision and Avoidance System. It's a safety feature that is on board of our aircraft since 25-30 years now. And it's basically a safety feature that avoids two aircraft colliding in the air. Obviously, the air traffic controller is responsible for that. So as a pilot, we cannot do whatever we want. We cannot just turn left or right, climb or descend. It's the controller telling us each time what we are allowed to do. Should the controller do a mistake, we have this TCAS system on board of the aircraft, and this system basically is a silent system, and which is all aircraft are discussing in between each other, the systems, and should we come in a collision course with one of the aircraft, then the TCAS will not be silent anymore and will issue commands for both aircraft. So either climb or descend command, and this will avoid a collision in flight. So I'd like to give you a short update on the progress of our flight. As you can see, we are still at now at 38,000 feet. That makes approximately 11,600 meters. Outside air temperature up here is minus 56 degrees centigrade. As you can see, our ground speed here, 411 knots. You have to multiply it again by 1.852 to get the kilometers per hour. And we're basically facing a headwind now of about 43 knots. The landing in Luxembourg now foreseen in about 2.5 hours, and for the fuel we still have 8.5 tons remaining, with just a little bit more than 800 kilograms remaining in our center tank. So we are currently in the area of Belgrade. We just logged on via CPDLC with them. CPDLC means Controller Pilot Data Link Communication. It's basically a tool that has been introduced about 3-4 years ago, or even a little bit before, which enables to lower the amount of voice communication on the frequency. So presently we are in communication with the controller, with our flight management computer, and each time they want to give us either a level change, a heading, or another frequency, they will communicate us this change via controller pilot data link communication, so CPDLC. ATC message.
So now we have received a message via CPDLC So with this function we can see the received message. And here we have to contact Budapest center on 135205. So we have two options here. We can confirm via Wilco or that we are unable. So in that case we will comply and we set the frequency 135205.
ATC message.
So we have another message here and we are already connected with Budapest, but we have to call them anyway.
Good afternoon, Luxair 9010, flight level 380, Babit.
Luxair 9010, Budapest Tower, read that one.
ATC message.
And then a new message. So we have to proceed direct to waypoint Dimlo.
Dimlo on top.
And Wilco.
Execute still in Elnov.
Yep.
And now we see we are navigating towards Dimlo now. Pepsi speed, VNAV pass reaching flight level 400.
Checked.
And speed intervention cancelled.
Checked.
And we are back to coast thrust. So as you can see, we are burning for the moment around 1 ton of fuel per engine. So that's the fuel flow per hour per engine. And it's quite astonishing how efficient those new engines are. Dear passengers, your captain speaking. We just started our descent towards Luxembourg. We will be landing there in about 30 minutes from now. And the weather in Luxembourg, it's cloudy with a temperature of 2 degrees centigrade. We'd like to wish you a nice day and we thank you again from Luxair for this flight. So David, are you ready for the briefing?
Yes.
So we're gonna arrive into Luxembourg via X-Coast, max speed 250 to follow the X-Coast 3 Delta arrival. From X-Coast we go straight to Lima X-Ray 062 to be at above 4,700 feet with max speed 220. Then we will turn right to Lima X-Ray 06 India to be at above 3,000. All those points are set and verified with the associated restrictions in the FMC. From there on, we will intercept the ILS Zulu runway 06. So we will leave 3,000 feet on the glide at 5.6 miles ILS in Mount Coast 057, which is set twice. We have the glide check at 3.9 miles, 2,400 feet.
9010, contact the tower, 118.105, away.
18105, Eddie Luxair 9010. For good message, Luxair 9010, ILS Zulu, runway 06.
Luxair 9010, hello, wind 060 degrees, 15 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Get down.
Speed checked. Get down.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Back 15. And the flaps 30 then checklist.
Flaps 30, green lights, landing checklist, engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
30 green line.
Landing checklist completed.
Turn engine anti-eyes off.
2 lands.
Approaching minimums.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
Checked.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Reverses normal.
Jump. Manual braking.
The brake disarm.
minimums. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
So welcome back to Luxembourg. We are 35 minutes ahead of time. I hope you enjoyed the 2 days with us and looking forward to welcome you on board of our aircraft in the future again.
Well, thank you for flying with us and see you next time.